Hey guys, it's Lindsay here with My Modified Motherhood, and today I just wanted to take you guys through a stroll of Hastings' homeschool area. This is just an area that we have set up in his room. Last year we tried setting up in our kitchen, in the corner of our kitchen, and it just didn't seem to work out really well. We have a smaller home, and the kitchen, believe it or not, is one of the busiest areas in our home aside from our living room, so it just didn't work out really well. Hastings got really distracted. So this year I have stuck him back in his room, which I feel like will give him a lot more privacy and time to get things done on his own. So over here on the side of his bed, he just has his desk, and this is just a desk that I got from my husband's old Christian school that he went to. They closed down. My husband was the last graduating class, and last year they started to get rid of all these desks. So I grabbed those up as fast as I could. On the top is just taped where he can practice writing his alphabet and some of his numbers. This is obviously from last year, so it's really dirty. So I need to straighten this up a little bit, but he will be able to use this year as well. And then above that, we just have the calendar so that we can practice our days of the week, the number of the day that we are on, and our month. And below it, we have our today is, tomorrow will be, and today's weather is. And every day we have circle time. We'll come back here together and we'll work on doing everything that's on this cork board above his desk here. And then really all we have over here is there's just a big, let me back up so you can kind of see it. This is just something that I turned upright. I had it laying flat on the floor and it was storing toys, but I found a different way to store his toys. So basically the top is just everything for me. It has his preschool for threes curriculum that we used from last year from Horizons that we will still be incorporating some this year. We have some first encyclopedia books from Usborne. So we have the science one, and then we have the first encyclopedia of Seas and Oceans, and that's Usborne. We have Get Ready for School, ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and this is just a book. It probably should be cleaned, but this is just, oh, yep. This is just a book where they can go in and practice lines, practice numbers. Uh-oh, one of my signs just fell. And then he also has an Usborne Wipe Clean First Letters book. I got both of those last year, and he seemed to really, really like those. So I'm going to keep those in this year since he enjoyed them so much. The other books that I have up here, these will not stay here. These will eventually go in my crate, but for now, since I don't have my crate done, these are just the books that I picked up from Target in the dollar section. Same and Different, Reading Readiness, and Numbers 1 through 12. These are actually part of his curriculum. And then I've got a couple of worksheets that are sticky noted with, there's some phonics in here, there's some Spanish, and some of his Bible stuff. So all of this will be, these things right here will all be disappearing and going into my crate eventually. And then I just have an ABC book up here, a Jesus Storybook Bible, a Beginner's Bible. These are the booklets that I got from Target that are just plain paper on the inside. So we'll have those that we can use for something. And then this isn't really school related, but I just stuck it up here, but it's Bible prayers for bedtime that we can use. So this top shelf is really more for me. The bottom shelf, or I'm sorry, the next shelf, I just have this little basket in here, and it is full of just a couple of little different things. Those were puzzle pieces that go to the puzzle on the bottom. But there's his monies in here. We have flashcards. We have our numbers practice for writing. And then we have the telling time puzzle cards, and the letter matching is stuck in here. So these are just like little activities that I've stuck in here, and I'll pull out as needed. And then down here, I just have a couple of books stuck out for Hastings that we can choose to read for bedtime. And then on the bottom down here, it's kind of hard to see. My kids have been in it, playing with it recently. But on the bottom down here, it's just a couple of of puzzles. And then we have his little thing that we can use for math whenever we do start a couple of math lessons. We may not use this year, but I have it, so why not? And then, see if I can get to it. It's kind of messed up. Stick you guys over here for now. I just stuck these up, so they're not sticking very well for some reason. But across the hall from this, we just have this little wall over here, and it just has something that he made, gosh, when he was like 18 months old, I believe. His alphabet chart and then his shapes chart. And this is it, guys. Like, this is all that I need. This is all that Hastings needs, is just a little area where he can come and he can sit down and he can focus every day. I can come back here and I can sit right beside of him on his bed and I can help him. And if he doesn't want to sit back here and do schoolwork, I'm not going to force it. I would just like to come back here to do our circle time together so that we're near our calendar. And then if he wants to do his schoolwork, you know, on his bed or in our living room or on the floor or wherever, I really don't care as long as he does it. So nothing super formal here. You don't have to have super formal to homeschool. This is what we do. This is what we like. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions or you need something, please feel free to comment below and let me know. And as always, like the video if you guys like the video, and be sure to subscribe for future updates. Thanks, guys.